Hi, it's Ariel with Auto City in El Cajon, San Diego's award-winning used car dealership. This is a 2013 Audi Allroad Premium in platinum white with a black leather interior. This car has just about 54,000 miles on it. I am super excited I get to film this car today. Confession, I've kind of been waiting since day one for one of these to arrive on the lot, and one of these has finally arrived on the lot. I'm a big fan of this car. What's not to love? I love station wagons, especially when they're clad with that rugged road sport utility look thing. I love Audis. I love Audi's all-wheel drive quattro system. It's comfortable, it's luxurious, it's powerful. It's so European. I could just picture myself driving this thing on a ski trip through the Alps with my wife Helga and my two sons Sven and Hans. In the meantime though, I'm here in El Cajon and I'm gonna drive the mean streets of El Cajon in this here Allroad. Let's take a look. Allroad. I like that just before the time of push-button starts, all the high-end luxury cars had these big-ass key fobs that you actually had to stick into the car for a push-button start. It's pretty cool.
This time from 30 Seconds to Mars, and Dean and Jason actually had a chance to talk to Jared Leto yesterday.
Oh my God, did you?
Built from the A4 wagon, or Avant, as Audi calls them, the Allroad is Audi's own iteration of the sport utility wagon, mirroring that of the Volvo XC60, the Subaru Outback, et al. Take a standard A4 Avant, slap on a two-tone rugged road-clad body kit, more durable-looking bumpers raise the ride height a smidge, and boom, you got yourself an Allroad. Of course, the pièce de résistance of said rugged roadiness is Audi's superb quattro all-wheel drive system. When paired with its sexy 18-inch 5-spoke parallels, low-profile tires, and big-ass brakes, this thing really is capable, grippy and smooth, all at once. But all that stuff does not outshine its 2-liter turbo engine and 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission, which produces 211 horsepower and 258 foot-pounds of torque. By the way, this Allroad is the only version of the A4 Avant, or any Audi wagon for that matter, offered in the US market. And as any self-respecting gearhead knows, you're only cool if you drive a wagon. So if Audi wagons are what you're after, this is it, man.
As a car, it's extraordinarily easy to drive. It's very smooth, it's very quiet. The steering is very lightweight. It's very gentle. I rather enjoy it. As an off-road vehicle, well, I really couldn't tell you what it's like as an off-road vehicle, because if I took this thing off-roading, I would get so fired. And I like my job. It seems like the more speed you pick up, the more German the car gets. The steering wheel tightens up a little bit, the gas pedal tightens up, everything just sort of sucks in on you, and it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's the suspension or the giant wheels with low-profile tires or a combination of both, but this car corners much better than you would expect out of a sport utility wagon. Really, really nice in the corners. Really grippy, you know, real tight, real good grip. Ooh. Also, of course, it's all-wheel drive, so that doesn't hurt the cornering. It only helps. Now, when you put it into manual mode, there is a little bit more of a disconnect than I would like between you and the manual transmission. It's got a nice flick and jerk. I like that part, but I wish there was a little bit more of a sort of a foot feel. I wish I had a... No, I take that back. Actually, manual mode's a lot of fun. It's a lot simpler than you would expect in here. And I like that. I've always been an outspoken fan of less technology and more driving. And this car sort of strikes the perfect balance between that and the other. Yes, there's an LCD screen, but there's not a lot that it does. It's mostly a radio with a little bit of car setup stuff to adjust your lighting and this, that, and the other. Everything's very simple, everything's very ergonomic, and everything's very well designed. Audi is really good at interior designs, and this 2013 model, in my opinion, still holds up. It's really nice in here. Okay, no. Open the sunroof, but open also the... Okay, just open, but I want to open up the mesh. How do I open just the mesh? Ah! Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is a Beautiful sunroof. We'll enjoy that later from the back. Not a bad back seat. The leather seats back here are quite comfortable, and I have plenty of headroom, but bear in mind I'm only about 5'7", 5'8". Not to mention the fact that the panoramic sunroof extends all the way to the back seat, so I also get a beautiful view of the sky. However, the goodness of the back seat ends once you reach the middle. Not only is it raised up, giving me less headroom, again, I'm only 5'7", 5'8", but this being an all-wheel drive car, the center drive shaft tunnel is huge, so there's no way I can get my feet in or around that. That's difficult. But over here, very nice. Over here, also very nice. Middle, Visibility and comfort are both great, but it takes some work to get there. It took me a while to sort of figure out my seating position in this car to where I'm A, comfortable, and B, have the visibility that I need. I had to set it up pretty high so that I can get an idea of where the front of the car and where my corners are. I like clear visibility when I drive. That's just me. I love this trunk. It's not only huge, but it's square-shaped, which means all the space is actually usable. There are no wheel wells getting in the way, causing a ruckus. Remember that the A4 is still a compact sedan, which means the A4 wagon is a compact wagon, and this is the largest trunk in the compact wagon class that I've seen. Certainly larger than the Subaru Crosstrek, and definitely larger than my BMW 3 Series wagon. Good on ya. Now, let's see if the seats fold down completely flat, shall we? Okay, not totally flat, but close enough for rock and roll. I think Audi did a smart thing by building the Allroad out of the A4 wagon rather than the A6, as in the previous generation. The A6 had a lot of problems. This Audi Allroad, built out of the A4, is a lot more civilized. They worked out the kinks and quirks, figured out what works and what doesn't with the A6 Allroad, and perfected it with this A4 Allroad. It's a really nice car. It's very European. Don't expect it to be the most refined luxury car, but as far as sport utility wagons go, this is as fancy as they come.
Don't forget, it's an Audi. It's like the Subaru Outback got himself a haircut and a shave, slapped on a freshly pressed tuxedo, and rather than traipsing through the mud like a rough-around-the-edges crocodile hunter, it suavely trots. It saunters in. It makes an entrance. If the Subaru Outback is Crocodile Dundee, the Audi Allroad is James Bond.
The 2013 Audi Allroad. It's got just enough sport utility to take you to new places and just enough luxury to get you there in style. If you want to come take a look at this car or any other cars we have in our award-winning lot, come see us in El Cajon or visit us online at goautocity.com. Thank you so much for watching.
Auto City.